What's up, everyone? Nick from Comic Culture here. It's time for the Comic Book Haul. We have a huge week of books this week. Let's see what I got. All right, welcome back. So big shout out to Cadets Toys and Comics. Links will be down below in the description. Sign up for their newsletter and pay attention to their calendar of events. If you're into trading card games, if you're into Pokemon, Lorcana, Magic, they have events pretty much every single week. So definitely check that out. What's also new is we have a 10% off discount code, Comic Culture. Go use that at cadetstoys.com when you're checking out. It's good for new books. It's good for pre-orders, whatever it is, use that at checkout. But all right, let's see what my haul looks like this week. We're going to start over in Marvel with the Ultimates issue number 24. Winding down soon. I just got done reading this one. I think it says it's going to be concluded in Ultimate Endgame issue number 5. So I'm unfortunately not reading Ultimate Endgame right now. I don't know. I got to see if like a 25 coming out soon or if this is it. Maybe I got to jump over there just to see how this entire story ends. Kind of worn out with the Ultimates, to be honest with you. But, you know, we might continue through and see what the end looks like. All right, next up is Zatanna issue number 2. Got that amazing Gilliam March cover. Jamal Campbell's doing a fantastic job on this series. I really enjoyed his first volume as well. So we're going to see what's going on with Zatanna. She's kind of like the new Sorcerer Supreme, and they do not take any opportunity to not remind you of that inside the issue, but we don't know what that means yet. I think we're going to have like an explainer issue in issue number 3 or 4, so stay tuned for that one. Let's go over to DC Vertigo. We have Peril of Brutal Dark Ezra Kane Mystery issue number 4. Great issue. Just read this one as well. I'm going to save my thoughts for Nick at Night, my weekly comic book review show on Saturday nights, but it's very much like an Indiana Jones crime noir kind of story. So if you're into that thing, definitely check out Ezra Kane. We're on issue number 4. Not too late to jump on that one. Then we have 2 Swamp Thing books, believe it or not. We have Swamp Thing 89. This is issue number 2. What an incredible series this is. It was originally canceled back in 1989. It was revitalized. It was brought back. They're releasing it now. It's uncensored. And I think they had some fill-in work just to kind of complete the issues, but really excited for this. I think there's 5 or so issues to complete the run that Rick Veitch was doing. It just takes you back to a different time in comics. It's really fun to read all these books and read something like this because it just feels different. So that's really cool. Swamp Thing 89 issue number 2. And then while we're talking about Swamp Thing, we have Saga of Swamp Thing issue number 21, the facsimile. This is the anatomy lesson issue, the really famous anatomy lesson issue. You have to be reading this one. I really recommend going back and reading this little arc right here too. I'll tell you what, go over to Dr. Doom's fan club. We did a breakdown of Anatomy Lesson. Fantastic episode. Definitely check that one out. Next up, we have Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 20. We just got done taking on the Absolute Suicide Squad. We're cleaning that up. We have some new threats we're dealing with right now. We have Zatanna still in the mix. It's a really fun time to be an Absolute Wonder Woman, so really check that book out. All right, let's go over to a bunch of indie books. We have The Hab issue number 2 from Bad Idea. A lot of great creators on this story, and I was a little lukewarm on the first issue. It was cool enough. Issue number 2 really blows everything up and got me more excited to see where the story goes in general. Newspaper print, extra long. Like I said, some pretty cool creators like Bill Sienkiewicz inside doing some interior artwork. Don't sleep on that book. One of my favorite titles of the last several years has been Conan the Barbarian. We have issue number 31. We have this new threat that was introduced in the last couple of issues, taking on Conan inside these pages. Really exciting issue. I love everything Conan. You have to be reading that one. Is Ted Okay issue number 4 from Mad Cave. Really great interior artwork, insane story. It's got so many different flavors to it. It's just such a cool book. There's a lot of things going on. David Grisham is on this one. Really excited for this. Cool covers for this too. I can't wait to put a little set together for the socials. Very interesting book. Incredible interior artwork too. Definitely check that one out, maybe in trade if you haven't been picking up the single issues. Then we have Spirit of the Shadows issue number 5. I really loved issue number 4. I like this entire series. The interior artwork is absolutely insane. The story is really complex and there's lots of characters. The last issue brought it all together, and we're going to conclude it right here with issue number 5. I had a great time with that series. More to come on Nick at Night. We haven't had a Berserker book in a long time, but we have Berserker Light Draws Breath issue number 1, a really strange, different version of Berserker inside this issue. So it's not that same kind of character we've seen before. It's something completely different, something new, but it still ties it into what we know and love. So I really love Berserk. I think they're doing a great job of just putting that world together, and I want to see like a live action thing so badly. Hopefully he can still do it. Let's go over to Image then. We have the Seasons issue number 10. The sisters are taking on Winter inside of this issue. They have to infiltrate her castle and take her head on. Really excited for this. It doesn't come out as quickly as I want, but we have Remender, Azeketa, and Matthias Lopes on the book. Really fantastic series. This is kind of volume 2 or arc number 2, and yeah, excited to see where it goes from here. I'm just stacking this one for now because I got to go back and watch the movies to get kind of reoriented on it. But we have Phantom of the Opera. This is issue number 4. Martin Simmons. We had Tyler Boss on this. Incredible interior artwork, but I got a couple of issues in and I'm like, you know what? I'm not really resonating with this because I haven't seen the movie in so long. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to revisit this at some point. All right, this is a cool one. We have Capes issue number 7. So if I'm not mistaken, 1 through 6 that were just released again, they were remastered, essentially recolored. Some parts were redrawn, I think. So correct me if I'm wrong. Starting with issue number 7, though, it's going to be a brand new story, kind of like piggybacking off of that first arc. So excited to get inside of Capes. I'm actually doing a read of Invincible right now. I think I'm on issue 75, something like that. And I've been following along with Invincible Battle Beast since it came out. So I'm really excited to get inside of Capes and just kind of put the whole universe together. And yeah, having a really good time with Invincible, man. It's my first time reading it. Like I said, I'm like 70 something issues in. And yeah, excited to get into Capes too. Now, one of my favorite books of last year was Remender and Akuna over on Escape. So we have issue number 7 picking up right here. I think there's like 9, 10, something like that issues total in the series, if I'm not mistaken. Really, really great series. Lots of tension. It's a war story. It's got anthropomorphic characters inside of it. Incredible interior artwork and coloring. Really excited for Escape being back in that monthly rotation. Then lastly, we have In Your Skin issue number 2. I was a little lukewarm on issue number 1. A lot of weird things happening inside that book. We'll see if number 2 can pick it up and I can get kind of back into that groove of the story. So those are the single issues, but I have a bunch of trades as well. Now, we talked about Escape, so I have volume 1 of the trade here as well. I have the single issues. This is an incredible story, so I just wanted to pick it up in this format to carry it around and read it one day again. Now we have Mike Barr and Brian Bolin on Camelot 3000. This is from DC. I don't really know a whole lot about Camelot, so I also got Alan Moore's 2000 AD. So like Camelot, 2000 AD, these are things I don't really know a whole lot about, but I'm going to take advantage of these new collected editions, especially with this creative team on here, and you know, save it for a rainy day. I'm going to get into this one. If you guys have read this, let me know what I'm in for down below. From Brubaker and Phillips, we have 5 Gears in Reverse, a criminal book. It's a hardcover. It's a new series. It's a new set of stories. Excited for this one. Great presentation. It's like this orange hardcover. Really cool stuff. If you haven't read Criminal, it's very much in the same vein as like Sin City. It's a crime noir detective, lots of interconnecting stories and characters. And I've been blown away with all the Criminal that I've read so far, and I've read a lot already. Excited for the new story here. Then we have from Richard Corbin, we have The Last Voyage of Sinbad. I get a lot of these Corbin books. I really love these. I really like Den, and there's a lot of other books that he's put out as well. But these little hardcover collections with the foil on them is a really great presentation and a really cool way to just, you know, consume the entire story at once. So if you're into Corbin, it's a very niche kind of art style and storytelling, I think. But yeah, if you're into them, he's got a new book out for Sinbad. This is a rebranding of a previous story that they did. All right, guys, that's what I grabbed this week. I hope you enjoy that. Let me know down below what you're grabbing and what your most anticipated books of the week are down there. Then, of course, while you're there, like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification to be alerted whenever I put out new videos. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the comments.